Solid 5, Phantom Pain. I haven't played. I've played a tiny bit of this game, which was the very beginning, and I thought it was amazing. Well, I thought the game was actually not amazing, like really good. So, so let's continue. That's good to know. Here we go. Right. Yeah, that was it. Right, next part. Oh my god, really?
Name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. Second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
Yes,
Can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support.
I'll just like
Miller
say,
was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. Squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now in 3 days they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a locker. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Now, since you got that much information, oh, I can't pause this. I need to just talk for a bit. Oh, this is interesting. That's my name right there, right next to Israel. What I'm going to say is, so, bloody story is great, but if this happened in real life, if this happened in real life, it's like, oh, people fighting Muslims, it will be considered racist, and I'm surprised they actually got away with it. I'm really smart. Damn. Also, the story of this game sounds really good in my opinion. I like the fact that I get the feeling he was meant to be an enemy. I've not played Metal Gear Solid before. I played Metal Gear Rising. I think it was literally called Metal Gear Rising. Hold on. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which was, I didn't really understand the story that much. I thought the gameplay was fantastic. I loved the gameplay. It was reflex mode. Oh, that's cool. That reminds me of Splinter Cell. And no one sees you, it goes black and white, and it's like a lot more calm. The second the enemy see you, it's like, oh crap, he's there, or you take them out right before they tell. Phantom limbs. No, I've not even got this far yet. So this could be interesting.
Under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Pardon me. And that smells great. Following cutscenes, you can press R2 to zoom in. Like so. Like a Russian or something. No, it's binoculars. No, I'm dumb. That's just water pack.
Getting used to it?
I like the fact that he built an arm for him. It's pretty cool. Damn, that looks amazing. And that looks like a sniper
9
player.
years on ice. Solo infiltration of the Soviet-made ground forces. Should be the perfect one.
That's cool. That is cool.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid.
That's really what
See
it's
Wanri
called.
on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
How do I? Click it.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? Alright, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Yeah, is that a bloody sniper?
That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Already have.
Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
I placed one in the wrong place
Can't
then.
have much left
Oops.
in him. I give him 3 days tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. You just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
It's nice how you helped us though.
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission
Why do I
yourself.
have a chunk of rock in my head?
Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Cos will want. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Yeah, why do I have chunks of rock in my head?
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
That's a cool shot, I've got to say. Here we go, gameplay. Alright, so just to catch you up on the story so far. Snake has been in a coma for 9 years, and he's got chunks of human flesh and bone in his skull, and I can't remember what other part of the body. Near the heart.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Alright, weapons, I've got an automatic rifle and a pistol. which in this game you can, I believe, run first person. Like what? Tranquilizer. Oh. Yeah. There's a way to, I believe, start messing with control. So this is dangerous. Yeah. Press R1. You can go in first person, but only when you're aiming. Because otherwise that's binoculars. Let's see. These iron sights are... I'm not a huge fan of these types of iron sights, to be honest. Let's just use a pistol for now. Right, how do I crouch?
Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
Hold, press the stance position while riding your horse. To the saddle and hide. This side the side you hide behind depends on the direction your camera is facing when you press the button, but you can change sides after hiding the press. Okay, so like that, and press that. Okay, but isn't that a bit obvious? You see his foot. Come on. Let's just do it to get past the enemies, I guess.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Staying hidden. Take you by sight or sound. The lower your stance and the lower you move, the harder it will be for them to spot you. Use the stance button to change your stance. No crap. Yeah, by the way, the reason I'm checking all the controls is because I haven't played the game like a few days because it took ages to install. Because I had other games I was installing as well.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Yes. Right here. It's giving me that Splinter Cell vibe.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Wait, what? That's an enemy with a machine gun. That looks like an M60. And over there, there's a machine. No, that looks like a SAM launcher. Oh, is that it? Really? Is that all the enemies? Well, I'm gonna say that side's weak, so I'm gonna go down there. I don't know how to jump. Alright, let's dive. No, that place isn't
Can you
worth
see
it.
the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
That looks like one. And it's got the communist flag.
Not a civilian in sight. The Soviets have taken complete control of the place.
Okay. That's an AK-74. I should zoom out, shouldn't I? Yeah.
It's a heavy machine gun. Packs far more power than any rifle. You can either use it yourself or destroy it. Either way, best keep in mind some way to deal with it.
I think that's an AK-47 or an AKM. Probably a 47. No, actually, that looks like 74 years. No, not. That looks like 74 as well. Alright, so that's the building we should focus on going to, because it's got an antenna, which is important apparently. But it doesn't look like there's a bunch of enemies nearby. So yeah, I'm gonna head there. Apart from the horse here. Hell?
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Oh, enemy there. Alright, and we've got another guy. Oh.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Whoops. You cannot use your primary weapon to pick up an enemy soldier or prisoner. If you have your primary weapon equipped, when you pick someone up, you automatically switch to your secondary weapon. That's kind of what you can expect from most games. Oh, not diamonds.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Okay. Okay. 'Cause- 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 'cause-
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid. Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Okay, let's go. Crap, enemy there. Come on. Oh crap. I'm trying to go around like this because I don't want to get, you know, spotted by them people over there.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Ah. Perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
So far, the gameplay is very good. Feels like your average first-person shooter, but like with a added like sense of added stealth to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
Whoa, whoa. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
through, guys.
The Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
In this way, so or stealth mode. Start. There's no stealth mode and go prone. Stay still. Press triangle. Spot. About to be spotted. Wish to avoid contact. Move away from the enemy and use obstacles as cover while you re-enter stealth mode. This is going to take a while. Probably a bad idea to do it now, but still. Why does it look like they're coming towards me? Okay. I haven't passed yet, but yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Another one. Machine gun turret there. Oh, they might have intel, so there's no way to go around them though, go through them though, so to just get them I'll have to kill all of them, I think. Him first, then him,
It's an
then
enemy
him.
guard post. Watch yourself.
Oh crap, that's not what I wanted.
Your suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Crap. Bloody hell. Bunch of materials here. I don't really know what they're for. Take them anyway. What the hell is that grenade? Where does that come from? Oh. Hold on.
Кузов! Стоп! Стоп! Ага. Лучше посмотреть! Иди за мной!
Понял.
Враг! Огонь!
Что это?
Огонь!
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
sorry about that, I just gotta do something. Yeah, sorry.
We know where the target is. Head for one day.
Well, so it's not like a way to pause. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out because there is then, that'll be really useful. Yeah, there we go. Let's just avoid them. I would shoot them, but they're all way too close together. So I'm gonna sneak around. I'm probably going to end the stream here, guys. Thank you for watching this. Join out. I'll see you in the next one.